Emerging Leaders Program has a really interesting history. When I knew I was going to retire as Chancellor of UMass Boston in December of 2000, that summer I started to think about, well, what am I going to do? So I started talking to people in the community. An idea that I had about leadership. Hubie Jones and I had visited several cities on the city-to-city visits, especially Seattle and Atlanta, and learned a little bit about what they were doing with their leaders.
She brought the concept and the idea to me. I loved it, thought it made a lot of sense. I spoke to our chairman and CEO, Marsh Carter, about it. The three of us met, we talked about it.
And I said, I have this idea that I'd like to do something about the future leaders of Boston. And Marsh asked some really good questions, and we had a good breakfast, and I left. And about 6 weeks later, his office called and said, Marsh Carter and State Street are giving you $250,000 for your urban leadership program on the occasion of his retirement from State Street. So that was pretty exciting. A breakfast and a conversation and an idea had turned into something really concrete.
Leadership development is important because it's our opportunity to demonstrate to those who are coming up the organizational pipeline that no matter where they are in that structure, they can make a tremendous difference.
NSTAR has been involved with the Emerging Leaders Program since the start. We knew if Sherry was involved with the program, it was going to be a huge success.
The Emerging Leaders Program has had a significant impact at Blue Cross Blue Shield. We've participated in the program since the beginning.
The MCCA has had 6 participants in the Emerging Leaders Program.
Each and every year we've sponsored one of our key talent.
It has served as a skill building program that has been invaluable.
The Emerging Leaders Program has helped State Street retain employees. The group that I manage has had 10 employees in the program over the last 10 years, and we've retained 8 of those employees during that time period.
It served as a development tool for us, a retention tool.
And I'm happy to say that we've been able to retain 80% of those that have been in the program, so it's been a real success for us.
By sending people to the Emerging Leaders Program, the employee feels as though you, as a corporation, have invested in them and their development.
State Street employees that have gone through the Emerging Leaders Program have welcomed the opportunity once they've completed to apply a lot of the things they've learned and to be involved in the life of the city.
A way for us to say to our associates that we value them, we value their development.
They're able to take those tools and use those to learn and demonstrate leadership within their organization and make a tremendous difference.
The Emerging Leaders Program, to me, has been an invaluable experience.
It's a great opportunity to have a sounding board in terms of what might work and what might not work in terms of developing your leadership style.
It was really an opportunity to learn and grow.
It served as a good opportunity for some self-reflection.
Just listening to the speakers who are prominent leaders of today kind of gave me a sense of that leadership is not one size fits all.
So you have nonprofits and businesses and government sectors, so it really allows you an opportunity to work with different people.
Attempts to bring together young leaders who would not normally have an opportunity to meet one another, cross-sector, to really think about how to make a difference for our city.
ELP alum represent the future leaders of the city, and this is the pool that the city will be tapping into.
Personally, it has helped me meet people in other industries and get more focused on giving back to the community.
I think one example of something I've taken away from the program is to really get out of your comfort zone.
I was exposed to new ideas, my classmates were exposed to new issues that if we just stay in our own track, if we just stay in our own career paths, would not be exposed to.
The program has helped me not just be a leader here within NSTAR, but to broaden my vision and take those talents and move outward.
If there's one thing I would take away from the program is really maintaining your network and taking the time to nurture it.
Leadership is not a straight line path. There's multiple ways to get to and become a leader at different organizations, and each person has their own individual path.
I really like just being a part of something with other folks who were like-minded and who wanted to see the city improve.
I was able to learn from amazing people about the existing skill set I have, new skills, and as well as meet some new friends.
I have known Dr. Sherry Penny for over 3 decades. She's been a tremendous faculty member.
She came to Boston, got very, very involved in our whole community, including the business community.
She is the person who I've modeled much of what I do as Chancellor after here at the University of Massachusetts, Boston. I'm proud to walk in her footsteps.
Sherry Penny, first and foremost, I want to thank you for having the vision to put forth and to develop the Emerging Leaders Program.
Sherry, thanks so much for being a part of our community for the last 20-something years. Thanks for inventing the Emerging Leaders Program.
Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your tireless energy, which is an inspiration to all of us.
Kudos to you for having the vision and the foresight to create a program that focuses on developing future leaders in Boston.
Sherry, I'd like to say thank you for having the courage and believing in the project or in the Emerging Leaders Program.
Thank you, Sherry, for developing this program and having the vision. It's meant a lot to me.
Dr. Penny, I just want to say thank you. Being part of the Emerging Leaders Program has affected my career. It's enhanced it greatly. It's also enhanced my personal relationships.
I think she's a great example of what passion and dedication can create.
Sherry, I want to congratulate you on reaching this 10-year milestone with the Emerging Leaders Program.
Keep going, kid, because you're just doing a terrific job, and you continue to do a terrific job for our community.